Okay, Joe, what's going on?
Parade time.
Yeah? And where's it gonna be?
Well, it's gonna be over near River Road.
Yeah?
We'll go over from there, over to here, and back to the field.
Okay, well, why don't you go on over and I'll follow you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, Jim. That's all police. Looks like murder. That's all police. Oh, let's look out there.
Well, there's one more here.
I'll see you. I'm looking. If you have Jack, you see the ice cream man? See ice cream and buy some. Mom, there's an ice cream. Can we buy some ice I hate cameras. Open up that way. I need to drag it on the ground.
What?
Hi, Brian.
What's up, Rugrat?
Number 5 red.
that turn, they come around and down. One year they started at high rate, and that was it.
You gotta tell me what it's. They all look the same.
See the police car coming? Dad.
All at once. Rosie got to tell me her skin knows by now. We do this every year. Oh, you sure can. Oh, they don't? They got those ones. Cheryl, how come Andrew wasn't in the parade? Right. Right. See you already? Allie was
They're out there.
Darby.
Hey, Darb, do you like the parade?
Talk to Daddy. Talk to Daddy.
Yeah?
Darby.
What do you think? Did you see Joey? Did you see Joey?
Darby.
Did you see Joey in the parade?
So
Oh, look at me, Darb, look at me. Darb,
Darby, look at
Darb.
Daddy so he gets your picture in the
look
camera.
at me so we can see you in the camera.
Stick your tongue out. Talk to Daddy.
Did you see
Say,
Darb? Did you
tell
see
Daddy.
Joey?
Tell Daddy, I saw the fire engines. Look at the baby, still looking at the fire engines. Daddy, what'd you see? Too bad he slept with the first bear, but he woke up.
Yeah, Kev, did you see Joey, Kev?
Kevin, did you see Joey in the parade? Bye. Where's your book? Where's your book? There's your book. Where's your book? That was a nice parade. How much more you got in there? You got a lot. Oh, wow.
Guys down here, I got a call, so I'm calling everybody.
Oh, there you go. They were good.
I take
Yeah? Did you enjoy the walk over? Where's Willie? There he is. Hey, Willie! How you doing, Nancy?
I'd like to divert your attention to center field. The American Legion Post 175 presents the Stars and Stripes.
Right shoulder. Stand up. Turn around. Turn around, guys. Forward. Turn around. Hard. Jason. All right.
I'd like to request that all players and coaches please remove their hats as the color guard raises the flag. I'd like to introduce Jenny Amato, who will sing our national anthem. Patronize our organization by supporting our concession stand. The people and vendors who are up on the street are not part of this organization. They do not participate or give us any funding. So please support the league with our stand. Thank you. will be given by Deacon Rudy Rathbone. Lord God of us all, we ask you in this 35th year of our history that you protect us from all serious sin. That you will instill in all the players a desire to win and a sportsmanship attitude toward defeat. We ask you also to put that same attitude in the hearts of the fans, the umpires, the league members, and also our town officials for their cooperation. We ask in the future that all members and non-members alike will support the organization and live a life of brotherhood. We ask all of this in Christ our Lord. Amen. Thank you, Rudy.
Now you guys can sit down. Back up a little bit. Back up. Back up off the chair.
Let us remove our hats just one more time. Let us bow our heads and share a brief moment of silence for the deceased members of the Foxon Recreation League.
Take your, Jess, Chris hat off. Take care.
Thank you. At this time, we would like to invite the American Legion Post 175, commanded by Jack Irma, to the infield.
They found their way.
All the way. Now just sit down and watch. Guys, get off the infield.
Let's hear a nice round of applause as the American Legion Post 175, commanded by Jack Irma, going to disembark and leave the field. Let's hear a nice round of applause for them, people. As the following leave the field, let's give each one of them a nice round of applause.
Let's see, please.
East Haven High School Band, led by Mrs. Judy Weber. East Haven Honors Band, led by Mark Martino. fantastic spirit. Next, East Haven High School cheerleaders, coached by Nancy Mazzucca.
She points, yes, it is responsibility to wear. Apparently the curly hair is perfect. Okay.
He seems like a yeah, thanks a lot for sponsoring and all that, you know.
Wow, uniforms, aren't they?
I like to do
Ja, wel niet. Kom maar, dat is een goed aan.
Next, East Haven Fire Department and Foxon Volunteer Company 3. They left for a fire, someone said. East Haven Police Department and the Police Auxiliary. They must have escorted them. East Haven Exchange Club. President Danny Harton. At this time, we would like all the players and coaches to come into the playing area. Come on into the infield section of the ground. Okay, that's good. You can sit down again and relax.
We have a lot of people who are instrumental in getting the league rolling, keep it rolling, and who are part of the league's activity. We're also honored to have many town officials and honored guests. You've already met Deacon Rudy Raffone of Our Lady of Pompeii. We have with us a kid who graduated from a league like this and is now principal of the high school. Always interested in youth activities, but here to remind you that athletics are fun, but you still have to get your grades in school. Norman D. Martino. Norm, take a bow. We want to introduce to a guest from a rival league, but a friendly rival league, the Milwaukee Recreation League, Carmen Sable. We have with us our state representatives, two very sharp, well thought of, outstanding legislators from North Branford, Bob Ward, and from East Haven, Mike Lawler. Gentlemen. You kids would know this better than I, but Mr. Lawler says he marched the entire parade route. Is that right? He did. Half say yes and half say no. I don't know.
Yes.
Did he stay and stuff?
Hi.
We also have at this time a group of individuals who Carl Ruggiero, Fred Luciana, Frank Capuzzo, Rich Zampano, Leon Archibald, Rich Naponti, and this year's president, H. Mazzucca. How about a hand? Now, this next commercial is completely unsolicited, but you'll notice some of these introductions, some of these gentlemen have been mentioned 2 or 3 times. Ben Mazzucca, although he's big enough for 2 or 3 people, doesn't want to be president 2 or 3 times. He has been. The reason for that is because the league needs more help and can use some of you parents who are out there lining the fence, some of you young folks who have graduated from the league. Why don't you join the league running things for the next year. A week ago, Saturday night, the league celebrated its 35th birthday anniversary. The new president, Pete Mizuko, addressed the group. I think his remarks should be the keynote for us all in the 1990s. Pete, in his acknowledging comments to the crowd, said one of the reasons why he hung on, participated in the league, and why he was acting as president was because he remembers all the fun he had when he was a kid doing what you're doing, and he wanted to come back and do something for some other kids and contribute something to the town and the league. So if you folks out there on the fence, if you're listening, we can use you. See any one of these fellows after the ceremony, and they'll sign you up, and you'll be very busy this summer. Thank you. Following the script around, just bear with us. We're now fortunate to have present with us a representative of our Congresswoman Rosa DeLauro, Mr. Miguel Garcia, who has taken time out from his official charge to come here to make a flag presentation. When Mrs. DeLauro, or Ms. DeLauro, I'm sorry, was speaking to the league officials last week, at Ben's request, he offered to provide for the league and for the rec center a flag that had flown over the United States Capitol in Washington, D.C. This is somewhat symbolic, but it's a nice gesture for her to do, and it'll be a very worthwhile thing for us to have flying over our ballpark. So I'd like to have Mr. Garcia come forward and make the presentation. First, to both Foxon Recreation League President Pete Mizuko and taking the acceptance presentation for the Community Center, Teddy Bird.
Thank you, Judge Tomeo. It's a great pleasure for me to be here on behalf of Congresswoman DeLauro, who unfortunately could not be here today. She did want me just to briefly say a couple of things about how baseball has permeated the American society. When spring comes and the flowers are blooming and the grass is growing, so many of us think of one thing, and that's baseball. And it's a tribute really to all of you for being here today, the coaches, the parents, and especially the young men and women who, young boys and girls who are playing here today, who keep this tradition alive. I'm also especially proud and pleased to present 2 flags, which Judge Tomeo mentioned, which were flown over the U.S. Capitol in honor of the 35th anniversary of both the Little League and of the Center. And it's my pleasure to present them now. Thank you very much, and good luck to everybody today.
Making his first appearance as the mayor of the town of East Haven, and his first opening day is someone whom I'm sure you all know. He spent a little time in the school system, had his eye on some of you. But to bring you the greetings of the town of East Haven, Mayor Hank Lusby. Hank?
Thank you, Judge. What can I say? On behalf of the town of East Haven, the Foxon Recreation League must be thoroughly thanked and truly appreciated for all of the work and time and effort that you do. This is what East Haven is all about. A bunch of young people playing athletics and adults making sure that it's done in the right manner. A special thanks to the volunteers, a special thanks to the parents for coming to our town and living in our town. It's a great town. I've been here all my life. May you have a very successful season and free of injury, and good luck. Thank you.
That's one of the rules of the Foxon Recreation League. We know it's a long program, but these folks have all been asked to be brief because we know you're out there in the hot sun and want to get playing ball. But I think, however, we should have time to hear a few words from the new president of the league, Peter Mizuko. Peter?
I should welcome all honored guests, players, coaches, friends to the league. And first off, I'd like to thank everybody that worked on these fields to get ready for this day. The kids, town, coaches, parents, all did a great job. As we begin our 35th year, I'm looking forward to working with all the people who make this league what it is. 35 years of hard work, ultimate commitment to our players, kids, and a tremendous spirit of giving will make this year a year our players will cherish forever. It has become a regular part of the summer activities for many families. Join me and my family in wishing all a successful year. Thank you.
One of the past presidents, this year serving as chairman of the board of directors on the board of trustees, is Carl Ruggiero. I'd ask Carl to come forward. He has some remarks to address you.
I'd like to introduce the board of trustees. This is a group of field-dedicated men who give up a lot of time for this league. Ben Mazzucca, Don Antonucci, Richie Zampano, Leon Archambault, Frank Abuso, and Rich DeBonzi, Fred Lunziak.
Carl is going to return now to present the Clem Grigo Award, and he'll say a few words about that particular award.
It's my honor to present this award. Clem was a very good friend of mine, really dedicated to the league. He was president in 1976, 1986. This appreciation award was instituted by his children. And the words on it really say it all about Clem and the person that's receiving it. So I'd like to read it at this time. "1982 Clem Grigo Award, in appreciation of your years of service and dedication to the Foxon Recreation League. We present you with this token of our esteem. May 3rd, 1992, and this award goes to Anthony Buddy Teneri."
Took me at my word when he said be brief. I'd like to recall President Mazzucco for just a moment to introduce his Board of Governors. I introduce my executive board, my first vice president, Leon Archambault. My second vice president, Richard Zampano. Third Vice President, Terry Hackett. Recording Secretary, Danny Hickey. Corporate Manager, Wendy Davey. Town Liaison, Bobby Schroen. Sergeant of Arms, Bobby Allen. Corresponding Secretary, Liz Esposito. My Director of Boards, Buddy Teneri. Director of Girls, Hal Whittington. Earlier I introduced to you Mr. Harmon Sabo, the president of the Momoguan Recreation League, and he is here to make a presentation to President Mazzucco because it appears that Foxon is about to receive back the trophy it lost a year ago. Gentlemen, Mr. Sabo and Mr. representing them all correctly and cooperation with both leagues that has happened over the last 3 years. We initially instituted a 10-year-old tournament called the Bears Cup. And back in 1990, we instituted a President's Tournament, and in 1990, Milwaukee won it. In 1991, Foxon won it. I'm presenting you the black safekeeping. The only thing I have is polished and dusted, because this year we plan to take both the 10 and the 12-year-old tournament. Thank you. I'd like Rich Zampano to come forward. He's going to present the mascot award to a real little guy in our group, John Seigro, and Coach Warner will accompany him to the microphone, and Rich Zampano will explain the presentation.
We talked about it this year and said, gee, it's 35 years. We don't really have a mascot. So we ran a contest with the Children's League to come up with a mascot. Unfortunately, our artist hasn't prepared yet, but it's a fox, and its name is Farley. And if you spell Farley, the F-R-L is right in there. And this little guy is the guy that did it. So we're happy to present to Jonathan a $100 savings bond for that beautiful presentation he made to us. That's what it's all about.
I'm glad he didn't select those deer that are eating everything on my property on the site. While we're here giving thought to a coming season, and we're occupied with our own activities, our own interests, all of you kids are getting ready to play baseball. There are kids in our society who, for one reason or another, are not quite so fortunate. Society is beginning to wake up to the fact that we have a serious problem in our midst. The nature of children who are abused, whether by their parents, outsiders, guardians, or whatever. And a serious effort to raise money to support programs to assist these kids so they can take off the agony of this type of abuse is being pushed this year by the Wall-Bomb Market and the Exchange Club. Barry Hackett is here on behalf of the league, and Annie Harton, president of the Exchange Club, is here to talk about the walkathon.
This is the second year the Foxon Recreation League and the East Exchange Club have joined a partnership to help fight the most absurd, hereditary disease in our society today, and that's child abuse. All the players on this field today were given the opportunity to march in our walkathon, which started at River and Rock Road and ended here on the field. Each of these players have taken a sheet and gotten pledges. All the proceeds will go to the 2 child prevention centers that the Exchange Club runs here in the state of Connecticut. I want to remind you all to collect your pledges. If people forgot, that's fine, get a donation. And you can turn the money into me at this stand anytime between now and next Sunday. And at this time, I'd like to introduce you to the president of East Haven Exchange Club, Danny Harden.
Thank you, Derek. I'd like to thank everyone in the Foxon Rec League, the players, the coaches, parents, administration, the people of East Haven for helping us support our Center for Prevention of Child Abuse. Without your help, we could never do this. The state has 2 centers, which has been very successful because of people like you. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you some of the Exchange Club members. Standing over here on the back row, past president and his wife, Frank and Toby Pierglosi. Past president, Harry Casinti.
our photographer, past president and wife, Tony Theodosia, and his wife, Bill. Once again, we'd like to say thank you to all the players, the coaches, to the Foxon Rec League for your support for having us for our calls. Thanks a lot.
I can't help but comment on one of those names, one of those people who were introduced not too long ago. I attended a retirement dinner for Frank D'Ambrossi, and I was wondering what he was going to do with himself to take up the idle time. I think I understand now, but you're putting on a little weight, Frank. One last presentation, and then we're going to get into the opening day ceremony. We have the fundraiser award to be made by Bobby Alley.
First, I'd like to thank everybody who participated in the fundraiser. Okay? The award for T-ball, the highest seller, goes to Pete Jeanette. The highest seller award goes to a T-baller, Pete Mazuka. We have one other award. It's in a raffle for a VCR. And I'd like to ask Butch to come out and pull a ticket for the raffle.
What raffle tickets are these? Must be subversive.
The winner is Chris Allman.
Congratulations to all these boys and girls. Just one quick moment before we have Mr. Lusty take the mound. The president of the league will go to bat, and the vice president will be up behind the plate. But just let me make one comment to you young folks as the season starts. Let's all try to go through this whole season as good sports and be very, very solid with each other. Treat each other the way you'd like to be treated. And let's not have the sound of a boo heard on any Foxon Recreation League field. Is that a promise? Come on. Okay, that's more like it. Now, Mr. Leslie, you've been warming up there for the last half hour. If you take to the mound, President Mizuko will go to bat. Leon Archibald, the vice president, gets behind the plate. And then we can all send you off to play ball.
Would Leon Archibald please come up here, please?
Umpiring Whitney Davies. We apparently lost Leon, so Bob Alley will catch. Wendy's going to call it, and the season is about to start.
Get out here, get out.
Can you imagine the catcher didn't think the mayor could throw the ball hard enough to warrant him delivering the glove?
Come here, Mike.
Hey, how we go? All right, thank you for waiting. Be so patient. Have a good season. Here. Let's congratulate the mayor. He got the ball to the plate. Thank you. Have a good season, everyone.
Yes, it's her.
Oh, we got a little bit.
Well, she got hurt too.
Oh no.
Not.
This is the end of the tape. We're burning off black and covering up the last few
She got
facts.
a little tiny scrape, but it did open. You know, I was taking him out of the carriage and I couldn't get the damn belt open. I pulled him out the other way. And I says, come on, we're going inside, you know, because I wanted to get him. And she was wandering around. I go, Darby, you coming? I just opened the door and got him. And the door wasn't even closed, and I heard her cry. Well, I thought maybe she thought, you know. I turned around and she was holding her knee.
She fell.
I could see it was red. Well, she must have hit one of those this little thing out there.
Could you put this one
It was a little scrape, but it was
in my pocket.
cut. You know, it cut the skin a little, very little.